Hi, my name is Joana Jesus, also known as the Almighty GM. Today I'm going to show you how I painted this mini. But due to some computer gremlins, I can't show you all of it. But let's begin. Hellboy minis are not easy to find outside the board game, so I got this box that includes one Hellboy mini, 8 Vallejo paints, and a how to paint guide. The mini comes in 2 pieces and has a tiny base that I'm not gonna use because I want to make my own. I got these foam bricks from Curious Goblin that I cut in half so they aren't as tall. Then I glued them to an MDF base with white glue so they look like something exploded from below. I also added some cork bits to be rubble. I got some green stuff and rolled it to shape it like a tentacle, keeping in mind the relative size to the mini. Then, I made little balls and used the tool to make them look like the tentacle suckers. I glued the 2 parts of the mini while the green stuff cured. Later that day, when the white glue had dried, I cut the excess foam to make the base round. I gave it a layer of Mod Podge to strengthen the foam and make it easier to paint. The next day, I cut the bottom of the tentacle so it was straight and I could glue it in place. I drilled 2 holes in Hellboy's feet, so I could glue bits of a paperclip to them and make it easier to prime and paint. A bit of putty and cork and it's ready to prime. I gave it a layer of black primer and then an angled zenithal highlight that is going to help me a lot later. Because I wanted to mimic the style of the Mike Mignola comics, I did a bit of research. I took some photos on my phone for easy reference. I lost the footage of me using flat red to paint the skin, but I used the same logic for the whole paint job. I used the zenithal priming I did to paint color only where there's white and leave the rest in black for a hard shadow like in the comics. I then used khaki to paint the raincoat, flat red for the patch and the shorts, and flat earth for all the leather. The key and crucifix I painted in sunny skin tone. I mixed dark grey with a bit of white to paint the gun and other metallic bits. Finally, I used black to darken the black parts, make the shadows more linear, and to add some dots and little lines to give a sense of texture to the flat parts. I'm still learning the best way to film these videos, so those details won't be visible in these shots, but they will be visible in the final shot. Now the base. I used dark grey with some macragge blue to give the stones the bluish tint they have in Mignola's art, then black for the sides and crevices, wag flesh for the tentacle with a bit of blue for the suckers. I cut the stilts shorter to use them as supports when I stick the mini into the foam. Then a dash of glue and it is done! Thanks for watching. I hope you liked my mini Hellboy. Next time I'm gonna make some terrain out of this. Until then, do all the internet things, and see you next time.